It is 7:30 on Friday the 5th of June. Not working today because I have the Sky. I have someone coming to install Wi-Fi. So I'm waiting for that. It is 7:30, like I said, my slot is 8 till 1. So they could be here in half an hour, they could be here in like 4 hours. Either way, Taylor Swift's song for, oh my god, it's right here. Taylor Swift's song for the Toy Story soundtrack came out this morning, I guess. I don't know, last night, whatever. So we're gonna listen to this and see what we think. I filmed my reaction to Showgirl. Wish I had the raw footage of that because I obviously cut it up so much, like so it could go on YouTube. But it is fun sometimes for me to go back and watch my reaction to that. That was an interesting album rollout. I listened to this. I wish to God I had my reaction to the Torture Poets department. But to be honest, that probably wasn't a great reaction because it was like 5 AM when I listened to it. But I knew it. I knew you. Let's go. Oh! This is even more proof for me that this whole thing is a protracted release for debut Taylor's version. Right? Like, right? Okay, love it. Great! I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh my god, that's the best song I've ever heard. But it doesn't take much from Taylor to impress me. I really fuck with Taylor's music, as we all know. Wow, that's really, really something, because we haven't heard Taylor do a truly country, just a country song since like Fearless, I guess. Because you look at Speak Now and that's not really country. Even Fearless, a lot of the songs on Fearless is like giving pop in the best way. Really excited about that. Okay, I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Get ready for the Sky people to come. Okay, hi, it is 9:30 and the Wi-Fi guy has come and gone, so that's really good, really quick. I got back my day, except for the fact that I haven't, because I didn't realise that a parcel, which has been trying to be delivered and I rescheduled for today, was my Sky Wi-Fi box, so I don't have that. So hopefully they do deliver that today since I rescheduled it for today. But I don't really want to leave, fear that I will miss that. So what do I do right now? Singing it, but I saw you. It's getting a little stuck in my head. I love Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. Ow, 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 ow. Like a seal. Delivery guys, I can hear them talking. I'll figure out how to do this. This is so adult. Okay. Let's go. Fuck you. Right, let me figure this out. Good fucking evening. I'm back from the shops. But I thought you might want a little haul, because who wouldn't want a haul? We have some bulbs. Hoping that these work for the lamp I have. That correlates. That looks like it's correct though, thank God. The one thing that I didn't read. So 3 bulbs, floor cleaner, and like a mop thing. So I'm going to clean the floors because I feel like I have all wood floors down here through the whole downstairs, so give it a good clean. Cork. Now I'm thinking about it, do I need anything else to go with this cork? I don't think so, but I thought maybe a good job tomorrow would be to go around and like find any holes that I want to cork, since I have the time to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't have anything else that I'm rushing to do right now, so a cord thing. This one I'm not really obsessed with. It's kind of scaring me almost, in a way. It's not actually very long either. It might actually not be as long as I need it to be. This might be a piece of shit actually now that I'm not really looking at it. It was the only one of these that I could find. Little paintbrush. I just got one little one, which was kind of rogue. Bunch of paint samples for my kitchen, because that's the thing that I'm most set on right now. Like a creamy yellow cabinets. I want the bottom cabinets like a creamy butter yellow. I know it's like a trendy colour, but I don't care. I can always just paint. If I end up actually not liking the colour like in a year I can just paint them again. It doesn't actually fucking matter. These top ones, I like the contrast that they have with the 2 different colours. So I think I'm going to have these be like white, but not white, you know. It'll be like a cream or something. Look, I bought cork. I'm going to cork everything tomorrow.
Yay, cork,
do I need any... This is all I got though, and I didn't remember if I needed to get anything else with it to do it.
So it's really, really messy and you need a gun.
A gun? Oh shoot, I do! Oh, okay. What, the corking?
Actually.
I've corked loads of things.
Oh, you did in France?
Yeah. I know how, I just forgot about the gun. I really feel for you now with trying to get us all to turn like lights off and stuff. Because now, whenever I have a light on, I'm like, that's costing me money. Turn it off.
Go and tell everybody else that. Can you just, in fact, can you just make that an announcement for everyone? Right, Colleen's got an announcement to make. Where's your mum? Love house.
Not put yourself out. All right, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Monkeys in here, different species. We've got some back today, like food or.
Okay, this is what we have. Immediately, the Dulux looks terrible. I mean, compared, I don't know if it's just the way that the testers work, but yeah, this immediately, no. I mean, that's fine. It's just white. This is clearly a much nicer white, but that's fine. What we're really looking at is these two. There's a very big colour difference here, is what I'm immediately saying. And I'm immediately, as this is drying, I mean, it's not dry, it's very still wet. As I'm looking at it, it's looking more and more of like a brown. Is ochre the colour I'm thinking of? I think it is, which is a beautiful colour. Beautiful colour, don't get me wrong. I feel like this is more what I'm going for. So I did think that hay colour was not what I wanted. So I'm glad that I... But this other one is really nice. I'm going to have dinner now, which is going to be the pasta that I made. I don't know if I showed you that. I made a big bowl of pasta, like pasta salad. Really set up the TV. And then FaceTime my friend, I think. Okay, bye! Hello! Oh, it's a bit wonky. I just went to IKEA. It was actually a pretty rogue thing to do because it was like over an hour drive. And I left, I like wasn't planning on going today. I left at like 12:30. But I got some, what I hope is going to be useful things. So hopefully that makes it worthwhile. First thing, I got some of these, what are these? Like for dishes to stack. Just a plain cutting board because I only have the wooden ones. So I was like, okay, let me get a plastic cutting board so I can really chop, chop, chop. Got this, which is meant to like fold over the arm of your settee and be like a board. So I thought it wasn't very expensive since I don't have a side table yet. I thought this could be handy for now. Similar situation. This is just a like a bed tray, or could use it on the sofa or whatever, just to put things on. We got two of these like shelving storage solutions that you just put them in and they make a different height. This is kind of rogue. This is like a, I guess this is also a chopping board. I thought this would just come in handy at some point, maybe to display. Necessary. This was very unnecessary. It's like a popsicle mold. I just liked the look of this particular popsicle mold, but this was unnecessary. I can fully acknowledge that. Cool, that's it. I'm gonna have something to drink and eat now actually, even though it's like 4, but I am quite hungry, so we're gonna eat. Good morning, guys. I am back. I'm back at my house this weekend. I'm going back on Monday again, but I think I'm gonna come back earlier in the week next week. In fact, I know I am, because my mattress is getting delivered on Thursday. What I wanted to do as a little extra part of this video, so today is the 13th of June. Yesterday, anybody with a brain is probably aware that Olivia Rodrigo dropped her third album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love. And I thought it would be fun to do a little reaction. Obviously, I'm gonna cut out pretty much the entire song. A little bit of background on how I think I'm gonna feel about this album, like my experience with past Olivia Rodrigo music. I've never really gotten into Olivia Rodrigo's music to like above listening to the album a few times and potentially picking out a song or two I like, but not really returning to it. Sour was, obviously the singles were amazing. Then Guts also didn't really grab me. There were a few songs that I thought were great, but it just didn't like connect to me in a way that I wanted to like bring it into my personal music rotations, you know what I mean? When she released the Guts Deluxe songs, I really loved So American and Obsessed, and those kind of made it into my rotation. So far we've had Drop Dead and The Cure. I really loved Drop Dead. I still love Drop Dead. The second verse, I eat that up. The bridge, not my favourite part of it. That's the only part of the song that lets it down for me a little bit because, I don't know, it's just a little bit boring. Cure, also really love. That's like, that song's in different areas and it's a long song and it really builds up and I like that one a lot. So I have really high hopes and I'm excited and we're just gonna get into it. So we obviously have Drop Dead as the first song, but we're just gonna skip that since I already know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the full album. It's 50 minutes, so it's not very long, but I do want to go walk my dog with my mum at some point, so we'll see. We'll see if I make it through. Stupid song is where we're starting. I need to look at the lyrics. New York City's never That's in different areas. You're a spark in the dark and my clothes will caught a flame. But I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak with me. What does that mean? I love the way that that started to build up. Wow, I feel like you should never like a man that much. Okay, sorry, let's pause. That was really good. I really liked that. I liked that more on initial listen than I liked Drop Dead and The Cure. Drop Dead and The Cure, the first time I listened to both of them, I was like, cool, fine. And then as I continued to listen, I was like, wait, this is in different areas. So we'll see how that, maybe I'll continue to like it more and more, or maybe it will settle. Anyway, next is Honeybee, which I feel like this is one that she's spoken about a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. Too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest, but even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. I feel like we know that. I feel like we can tell. I feel like you've made it abundantly clear. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. That, I don't know why that lyric's really like pinging. Ping, 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 ping to me. Next, we've got to keep going. We can't get stuck. Maggots for Brains. I'm excited about this. Oh. It's like, what's that fucking play that I did it in theatre studies? It sounds like, The Curious Incident of the Dog. What's it called? The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime? Is that what it's called? Curious Incident of the Dog, something. Curious Incident of a Dog. If you know, you know. It's very like... Oh god, yeah, god, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Oh. There's so many... I felt this, listening to The Cure, there's so many specific phrases that she uses and like terms for the way that she feels that feel really relatable in like a, wow, someone else feels that, other people feel that way. I'm a train off the track, I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colours are all flat. That's so real. Because I feel like when you're like, a lot of the time when people are sad, they like, bad, it's like described as like big emotions of like sadness and like hurt and like agony and but describing I feel dirty, I feel rotten, like the uncomfortability sometimes, like when you're anxious or upset, like the way that it can make your skin crawl, like that's interesting. Okay. I think about jumping off a very tall somethings just to see you come running. I'm sorry, I know. I love, she's taking it. The fact that this is the love side of the album, by the way, I really feel for this girl. Okay. That was great. That's a bop. Okay, what I'm going to say, and I'm going to compare Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift, and you've got to allow me to do it because Taylor Swift is my queen. That's my girl. That's my favorite artist. So I cannot help but compare anything and anything. And this is a compliment. This is a compliment from me, okay? So just let me do what I have to do because I do need to compare them because I enjoy. One thing that I find sometimes and this is low-key kind of, not Taylor's fault because people have been writing confessional music, like, but however long. But I think what Taylor really has made the standard is for a song to be good, to have a really confessional, like, deep writing. To have really confessional, deep writing. Even if it is like a bop, you need to still say like something. Like, the lyrics still need to say something. And I find sometimes people can just think, not just artists, but like fans as well, and people are entitled to like whatever their music they want to like, but in my opinion, something being really confessional automatically means that it's good and deep and, you know, I don't think that's the case. What I love about Taylor and Olivia, love a Taylor like ballad moment, but I love a Taylor pop moment when she's giving you all of the writing, all of that you're going to get on your folklores and your evermores and on your talk to your poets, and then she's also going to give you the bops with the writing. For example, a father figure, a fresh out the slammer, a my boy only breaks his favourite toys, a blank space. Some people aren't ready to hear that, but I've been listening to Blank Space a lot. Top three best pop songs that Taylor has ever written. The combination of an incredible pop song in like, not just the writing, in the music and the layout and whatever, I don't know all the terminologies, but that's what I'm really feeling on this Olivia Rodrigo album. It's like, not only is it great writing and I'm reading the lyrics, but I'm listening to the song and it's like in different areas. It's like sparking different parts of me. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm like, oh my God, this is you know what I mean? It's like a good all-round song. What am I talking about? All right. You plus me equals love is the next song. Okay, that was good. I didn't like that as much as the other ones so far. A lot of the sentences don't sound quite right. All my ex-boyfriends have heard these lines, but I like you better by a million times. Like it's not quite. It's like, it sounds a little bit like it's like not the most intelligent way to put together the sentence, but it's really effective for the song. And like the flippant like, la, 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 la. My way. Okay, here we go. My way. Oh, I immediately, this is about another girl. Oh, oh no, oh my God. was great. That was crazy. I feel like as I'm listening to this song, I'm like, this is kind of like, not that we haven't had this perspective before, but usually hearing from the exes or the previous entanglements perspective of this guy that I love has a new girlfriend. And this is the girlfriend's perspective of, yeah, he's my boyfriend. Yeah, he does. I mean, you found a new version of me and I damn near started World War 3. Like, she's been a girl as well. Whoa. Okay, cool. Next is Purple. Where are we? What point are we? Okay, this is the last song on the side of A Girl So In Love, I think. It's funny. I know someone else who was red and someone else who was blue. And that didn't work out. Oh, no. I don't like that. Into The Cure, which we will skip. Before we get into the second half of the album, I do just want to pick out a few favourites. Anybody else remember what my favourites were? I know My Way was definitely a favourite. Was Maggot for Brains a favourite? I'm going to say My Way, Maggots for Brains, and Stupid Song. But I could be mixing ones up. Next we have Begged, which she did perform. So I've heard little parts of it. I haven't heard the full thing though. I mean, that first half, before we get into it, was pretty sad. Obviously, like, vibes of the songs were not sad. They were, like, bops. I'm interested to see if we have bops on this half, or if she goes for, we have bops on this half. I love a song that sounds so, which this is what we had on the first half, really. A lot of them. So fun and da-da-da-da-da. When you actually listen to the lyrics, it's like, oh my god. Okay. To be honest, I think that is a normal thing, especially in your 20s. I think it's normal to feel trapped. To have really big... This is not what she's saying, but I do think it's normal to feel trapped. Like, I feel like most people have big aspirations and don't know what to do with themselves. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Do you know what's interesting? This line's reminding me of, I think, one of the lines in the first song we listened to, what was that? Which was like, there's so many cool girls here and I can't be like that, or like, there's cool girls here and I'm never cool, like I can't be cool, something like that. Now you are cool, you're cool and forgiving, and you're fucking miserable about it. So it's like you look at people and you're like, oh my god, they're so much better than me in this way or that way, or they do this and this and I wish I could be like this, and then you are and you realise it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's actually fucking miserable. It's actually prison. It's literally prison. Being cool's literally prison. Okay. Yeah, conclusion. The verses dragged a little bit for me, but that honestly could just be because I'm sitting here like active. If I was in the car, I probably wouldn't notice that, you know what I mean? Because I'm like doing something else, I'm driving. But I really like the chorus. I really like the melody of it. Next is What's Wrong With Me, which has Robert Smith on it. And I've obviously heard bits of this as well, and I've liked the bits of this I've heard, so. I love the way that sounds. And into this next line, I shouldn't have paused there, let me go back a bit. I don't want to listen to that. What exactly do you want me to do with that? Olivia Rodrigo's obsession with like old male musicians is like great for her. I think whatever it does to her music I enjoy because I am enjoying this music, but I don't want to hear Robert Smith on my Olivia Rodrigo album. I don't want to hear him on my Olivia Rodrigo song, What's Wrong With Me. Because how am I going to listen to the song when this is the verse in the middle of it? I'm going to leave this one for now because I'm hearing him in the back and it's just like... Maybe I'm a fool. I'll be a fool. Next is Less. I feel bad for cutting that because I actually really like that little part of the chorus. My stomach is sick. I really like that. But I don't like the... What else is going on there? Alright. Less. That's sad. Okay. Next song. I'm excited about this one. This is Expectations. And I did see someone say that this is the hit of the album in their personal opinion. So, someone whose music taste I trust. So we'll see. And I'm liking this fact that it's a bit of a bop. Expectations. That was very good. I love that. That's genius. That line. I always settle for a guy with a fake job. They seem so desperate for loving, but baby, I'm not. Gave my heart with zero stipulations. Now I take careful consideration. I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. Their indecision is painfully unattractive. Genius! Last song. Last song. Do you know what I will say? The second half of the album feels like it's explored less of the range of the second half of her emotions of the falling out of the relationship. It feels like the first half really like fully explored like all the feelings of like her being in this love which she's like so obsessed with, but in reality like we can like feel in the music is like not going to be great. And then the second half is kind of like, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, so he was awful and I was terrible and it was bad and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad about it. Sabrina, what the hell are you doing here? There we go. We did it. Okay. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. That's probably my favourite album of the year so far. Not that I can't think of another fucking album that's come out this year. We do have Ariana Grande coming soon, so we'll see. We'll see. I think I definitely liked the first half better, and I think that's comes down to just my personal preference for the type of Olivia Rodrigo song that I really love, and I think that she most excels at is like a big poppy, like in different areas, kind of like upbeat, fast, song, you know what I mean? That is just my personal preference. I think she really brings something really unique and different to those, and then you have the other songs which are still very good, don't get me wrong, but don't feel quite as unique. Olivia Rodrigo, but we'll see. I'm going to continue to listen and enjoy and have a great time because I really, really love this album. What did I say? Stupid Song, Maggots for Brains, My Way, and then on the second half of the album, Expectations is definitely my favourite. Would really like What's Wrong With Me if we didn't have fucking Robert Smith howling on it. Right, like I'm sure Robert Smith's great, but for me personally, I'm not gonna say that I enjoy him on the song just because he's like a legend or whatever. Like I'm not going to say that just because. Sorry about that. Oh, The Cure. The Cure's one of my favourites in the second half. See, The Cure, the first time I listened to it, I wasn't too... I liked it, but I wasn't too like blown away by it. So the second half of the album will probably grow on me. I think just like sitting here and listening to it, it's harder with a slower song. I will give her that. It's harder to really like experience a slower song when you're not doing anything else. Usually when you're listening to music, you're like cleaning or driving or walking. So yeah, overall, fantastic album. I think that she she's in different areas, and she is a generational talent, and she is going to continue to do bigger and better things, and I'm excited to continue to follow along Miss Olivia Rodrigo's journey. I am now, what do we call Olivia Rodrigo fans? I don't know, but I'm one of them. I love her. She's great. She's incredibly talented. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna go walk my dog now.